I'm live, and this is me, Reality, Krista Marie, back live for some Bravo tea, and nobody's here yet. So I'll give you guys some minutes to get in the room. This is a live chat, subscribers only, I think. So if you're not subscribed, please get subscribed, and please share this, like this, comment on this below. Somebody's here. Hello, whoever's here. Right now I'm live on Twitter, on Facebook, and YouTube. Don't know how much longer we're going to be Twitter for, but it's called X now or something. I don't know, Threads. But we're going to go over the Bravo tea. Apologize if it's a little loud out here. Going to try to, keep it down. Sorry, guys. All right. So now I was supposed to go live yesterday, but something came up. Basically, I was trying to set my computer up and it didn't work. But let me know who's here. I see a couple people. Yeah, get into the Bravo tea. What I started to do, so you guys know I have the podcast also. So I have this YouTube channel, Reality with Krista Marie. Then I also have the Housewives and Headlines podcast that I started a couple months ago. And I haven't had an episode on there since the end of April because, I had a co-host, but we're no longer co-hosting it together. So I started uploading these episodes. I'm going to put them on there, but I'm also going to do deep dives also. So check out any episodes that were on here, Reality Krista Marie, about Bravo tea will be now as bonus episodes on the podcast. And I'm going to start uploading podcast episodes soon. So just want to get that out of the way. Yeah, and then let's get started. So Kyle and Mauricio, we'll start there. Now, you guys, I don't know if you guys knew a couple months ago what Brandi Glanville had come out with. I'll pull it up and read it to you. But basically, her new best friend is that Elsa Jean. Now, who's Elsa Jean, you say? Elsa Jean is allegedly one of Kyle's mistresses, or the mistress. She's a porn star. Apparently, this fan's getting on her. Apparently, Brandi and her started an OnlyFans. And also, allegedly, I hear that Brandi Glanville is a lady of the night. Making some extra money. Hello, reality connoisseur. I probably said that wrong, but hello. Yeah, so apparently, all right, so this is all the stuff. This is basically, Kyle comes out yesterday with another stupid message telling us that she's not wearing her ring because she was going to the gym or something like that. Honestly, between me and you, if you're really, if you don't want to have to keep defending the fact that you're not wearing a ring, just wear your goddamn ring. Even if you're going through a divorce or separation, just wear your stupid ring. Or you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's the third time she's addressed this stupid ring thing. I really don't, guys, I don't really wear my ring that much. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But I really do feel like Mo has done something. The Amazon Live yesterday was very strange. She seemed like she was hiding what she was saying. I don't know what the heck was going on. I just don't know why. She keeps addressing it. She keeps saying, yes, they had a hard year. I personally think that during the season last year, sometime during last year, he got caught. And I don't know if they had an open relationship. I'm just saying, this is just my opinion. I feel like whatever he was doing, he was getting high. We saw dude. Dude was high constantly. She wasn't in the Bahamas with him. I feel like she might have maybe found out about Elsa Jean or this, and I say this now, Brandi had also alleged, now I'm going to read something else. Brandi also alleged for years that Mauricio was cheating on Kyle. Now, she's also, like I just said, very good friends with Elsa Jean. They just did a TikTok just recently. I was going to screen share it, but I keep forgetting how to do it. And I also put her name in, and the goddamn porn sites keep coming up. I'm not really good with screen share, so I don't really want to pull up the porn. But I'm going to read to you what she said a couple weeks ago. She alleges all the time that Mauricio has done something, and if she's very good friends with Elsa Jean, also somebody else in the reality world is in contact with one of Elsa's best friends, and just basically came out and said, yes, they are having an affair, and they've been having an affair for years, and it's a known thing. So I was like, oh, and I actually saw these DM receipts too. And You guys should go on there. Go on Dana Wilkie's Patreon, and you have to subscribe to her on there. Definitely worth it. The only place I go to her for everything. She knows everything. She's never really been wrong. She always has receipts. So I just keep her here. Don't make fun of me. I know you guys do it all the time for this. Oh well. Probably my Chris's habit. But anyway, so Brandi basically has said that it is going on. Now, oh, damn, put some new stuff up. So earlier, Kyle Richard puts out that statement. And it's like I said, where are your stupid, oh, Shan, hello. No. It does look like it does. No, it's a candle that it's like that one, what are they called? Where you have to get the fluid for it. I don't know what it's called. But did you guys see the YouTube with that Dana just put out? Basically, like I said, Kyle hasn't been wearing her ring, and we know she hasn't worn her ring. I definitely think that Elsa Jean's pregnant or got pregnant or something. She had a baby or something. I don't know. She kind of hid it, but I did like look. She is not denying that they're having issues. You know what I mean? You know, she basically did say they were separated. I think they were forced. Like she said, she was kind of forced to make that statement about them being separated, not separated. The new separation, I guess, the new Hollywood separation is living together. Like personally, I don't want you in my space, you know. But you know, and like that live, she didn't seem she just seemed upset. You know, like I said before, I do not think that whole Morgan thing is anything, but I do still believe that they're sisters on Marvin's side. I believe that, not sisters. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, half sisters. I do. I think that that's one reason that you get a tattoo with somebody that you just met. Like, why? Who else would you get a tattoo with besides either your life partner, your best friend for years, like 30, 40 years, or, you know, I'm sorry, Dana. Oops. Or like your long lost sister, right? That's what I think. And she said something about like on the show, her ring being off caused a lot of problems. And Garcelle she said that Garcelle and I guess maybe Sutton were calling her out about her ring, not wearing her ring. So like they knew something was up. And like, you know, whether they've been hearing things for years or not, we have. Hey, Shay, hey. We have been hearing things for years. At least I can go on Reddit and tell you that it's been there for years. I can take you through a whole PowerPoint of the things that Mauricio has done. Let me know if you'd like me to. I can get to it. But like I also said last year, like he was smoking a lot of pot. Dude is tired of the Hilton show. That's my opinion. I just really think he checked out of his marriage. I was tired of her too. Not the Hilton show. I was tired of Kyle. You know, I just got tired of her. She's always on the wrong side of history. You know, she stays friends with the people that are, we're going to get to Erika in a minute, stays friends with those kinds of people. I'd be tired of her too, you know? I just think that you, I don't know, she's always on the wrong side of history. And I think that she found out that he was doing something. And, I mean, allegedly the things that he's doing, like, do you want me to pull this stuff up? I can pull it up. Like, there is some stuff, like guys, girls, like he's into some freaky deaky stuff. So am I though? Not a big deal. And hello. I don't want to say your name wrong. M-E. I can't say it. Mamir. Do you guys realize that I'm not in New York right now? That's all I'm gonna say. A little upset. That's all I'm gonna say. But okay. So I'm gonna get back to it. So these I get all my tea from Dana. But like, okay, so like there's accusations of him having a doll fetish, like a baby doll fetish with girls that look like baby dolls, which that girl does. That also Jean chick. Now also, like I just don't see Kyle being either bi. I just think she's all guy. I don't think there's anything, like I said, I think that it's just like her. I think it's her long lost sister. I really do. Why else would she also be on the Housewives show? She's not a housewife. She doesn't seem to really care or like the Housewives. If you watch the Amazon Live, like she doesn't know anything about the Housewives with Morgan Wade, and Kyle doesn't know anything about her like country music. So they're, you know, it has nothing to do with, I think, fandom. I really do think. I think we're gonna find out they're like long sisters. But sorry guys, it's so hot out here. So speaking on the wrong side of history, let's go to Erika. Because I'm telling you, that is not, she did not win that appeal. She did not win those earrings back. Let me read you what Ronald Richards said. She lost the appeal. And even if she did, why does she think that, I really don't think that she should get those earrings back. Look, who knows what money he spent on her, was his real money. At this point, I'm going to say that a lot of those money was probably stolen. But do I really think that you need those earrings? No, you don't need those earrings. And the people that, the creators that are like, she's validated, or like, I don't know, what did they say? She's getting wins, and she keeps getting wins and all this crap. Look, nothing changes the fact that she's now cool with Tom Girardi. She was married to the dude. She lived a free life, whether she knew about it or not. I know, Sean. I couldn't at first either. Mem air. Okay, thank you. Mem air. I'm from Jersey. I really can't speak well. Yeah. The dude was still stealing money. Nothing has changed. You know what I mean? And I'm going to read that thing from Ronald Richards. It's basically from the courts. It's, to me, it's not, she did not win the appeal for these earrings. And then two, again, if she did, wait, what happened? Sinead O'Connor? Did Sinead O'Connor die? Oh, no! She died? Oh. I just heard about it now. Do you hear them people yelling? Anyway. I don't know what they're yelling about. I don't know what's going on out there. They're like dancing and singing. That's a shame. Sinead O'Connor died. Wow. Guys. I know. She can't be humbled. She's got problems, man. Twitter, right? Twitter. Okay. It's just the same with Ronald Richards. Look, again, like I said, nothing changes the fact that you lived a free life. And now the fact that she is cool with Tom, I'm confused. Why are you cool with Tom? You know what I mean? This was not a win for you, Erika. Even if you didn't win this appeal. Again, whatever the deal is with the earrings, whether she was going to accept back the earrings, take the cash, give it to the victims, I don't know. But again, why is there's this narrative out there that she won this appeal? So let me just read what Ron Richards said yesterday. And everything I say is either in my opinion, or if I say something that I can't validate, it's just alleged. Okay. Shan, I'm so excited you're here. I'm letting you guys are all here. So I know. And that's another thing. She did herself no favors by literally showing nothing. No remorse, no nothing. She gave us nothing to hang our heads on. I want to trust Zach Peters' opinion. I do. I just think that he's a little too hard up on the fact that he thinks that she is so innocent and that she was validated and victorized. She's a victor and all this crap. I'm like, she's not. She's none of them things. Nothing has changed. The fact that she would win those earrings and take them makes it even worse for me. That does not give her any kind of a pass for me that you're taking back earrings that were probably stolen and not even the right fucking earrings. Remember? She gave back the wrong earrings. So who you kidding, people? I must call them tree stomps. What do they call Erika stomps? I don't know what they're called. But of course I'm not logged in to stupid Twitter. I keep saying I don't even want it anymore, but it's live for this, so yeah. Again, it is not a win. It's not a win. Even if it was a win, it's a loss in my eyes because again, you're taking back this money. Yeah, she's real cool with them, right? She's been cool. I know. You're taking back money that the victims probably need. I'm sorry. I don't know how much you did or didn't pay them back. I don't really know. I don't think you paid anything back, Erika. But I think you lived a free life and just take it for what it was. You had your free life. I can't believe I'm still arguing this 3 years later. But just take that for what it was and go. Not go away, but yeah, maybe go away. I don't know. All right, wrong password. I don't know here. Fucking, here it is. Okay. I didn't even have to log the hell out. All right, so we got more stuff today. Okay, because we had a lot. This is Ronald Richards on Twitter. Okay, because we had a lot of court this week and if we had to connect with the counsel actually involved in this matter, here are the 2 pages breakdown of why Erika Jayne lost her appeal on the diamond earrings. She will never get any money back, nor the earrings. This is why. I'm going to read it. Analysis on the Erika Girardi losing the diamond earrings appeal. The appeal was the appeal was decided on May 1st, 2023 to suggest someone broke the story on July 19th, 2023 is inaccurate. This appeal was a non-issue for Erika. The fact that Erika's attorney didn't highlight the appeal because they lost. The trustee's attorney had some decisions to make based upon the appeal itself, and they never break any court result. Sorry, I'm a little blind. For whatever reason, Erika's PR people wanted this former business associate, who now owns a local business and is friends with the one closely with, to actually get some more refined and insight. I don't know what this means. I kind of think I skipped the page. I don't know. Something about, I'm sorry. So she local business and friends with the one of the victims. I'm one of the victims. Exactly. It is. It's like, it's a moral crime at any rate. You know what I mean? And dude, I'm convinced that when she was leaving him to die, she did not call an ambulance when that dude flipped over his car 17 times in a snowstorm and went down an embankment and was at the bottom of a cliff for like 7 hours unconscious, and she doesn't call the ambulance. I'm sorry. He's 90. He shits himself, apparently. You know, he's so sick that he's like shitting himself all of a sudden. You left him at the bottom of the cliff. I think that's like murder. That is like attempted murder, right? Listen, who doesn't put an 87-year-old man in the hospital when he was at the bottom of a cliff when he flipped his car off the cliff and doesn't even know how he got there, right? Okay, so let me get back to this. Here are the highlights from the appeal. I guess Ronald Richards must have made this up for us to read. It looks very like, I don't know. Erika lost big on the statute of limitations arguments. She wasn't appealing her stuff at the time. It would have been if the court district was acting as the appellate court agreed upon. So basically, she lost the goddamn thing. Okay, and she lost. She actually went back 3 or 4 times. She's lost on her second argument and third argument. She's trying to get those earrings. That's crazy. The doctrine of I don't know, not bar the relief. Sorry, this is a lot of legal terms. But anyway, Erika lost her third and final argument on the imputed misconduct, which means that the trustee is stuck with Tom Girardi's bad conduct, so he cannot sue someone for the earring purchase because the trustee is parlay delicto, or the same with Tom Girardi. I don't know. Basically, she's never getting those earrings back. And the fact that we were like acting like it was cool that she, and not me. Other people were like, "Oh, she's getting all these wins, and you guys should have never doubted her." And I'm like, what are you saying? We should have never doubted her. Nothing has changed in my eyes. To me, fighting to get those earrings back is horrible. So no, she did not win. I don't know what people are talking about. That's not a win, and it says she did not win. All right, so what else is going on? Erika Jane, see it here. Erika Jane scores legal win over earrings. No. All right, Ronald, what you got today? Anything today? Nothing today? Okay. Always following these things. Erika Jane, it's requested. Okay, so they're going to a pretrial conference on September 8th. She references settlement talks, the earrings appeal, and in my opinion, she did lose. And for more time, okay. So anyway, he said go to his Twitter to find out stuff. Okay, and the case, they actually, in my opinion, she lost it. And more time, we have now filed the case, and we are ready for trial on the $25 million that was spent on her. So, nanny poo poo. Here we go. See, look, when you lose in bankruptcy court, you also can now go to criminal court, and they can use that against you. All right. So who else do we have? What else is on that thumbnail? Oh, okay. So I told you about Tamras, right? Jen and Tamras. Ooh. Okay. I thought that it was on last night, but it's not. But Jen knows Tamras' secret. And I'm going to tell you what it is. I think I know what it is. She basically, I really like Jen. Okay. I really like Jen. I really don't like Gina. I feel like Gina sitting there and acting like that affair has done something to her psyche. When you didn't even consider that an affair, the first episode that you shot with Jen, you sat there and you said, well, you really didn't cheat. Like, I thought you didn't do anything. I thought it was just like emotional. It's not really an affair. And then all of a sudden it's an affair. to her, and it's like triggering for her, and she's like getting up from the table and stumbling away, and I can't do this. Well, nobody asked you to do it. Nobody really cares. That's what I mean. Like, she really thinks we're dumb. She really does. Not Gina. I'm talking about Erika. Like, most topic. Oh, are you talking about my? Oh, thank you. Yeah, he probably has literally a huge. Thank you about my hair. I need to read all this stuff. It's also in the ocean, right? And my hair's not even real. Shut up. Okay. My hair is not even real, guys. I actually took a picture of it before I put my extensions in so you can see how short my hair actually is. My hair is actually this color, but my hair is, yeah, my hair is short. Hella short. Like, that's how short my hair is right here. I have short black hair, guys. I wear this because I was a hairdresser for a long time, and my hair basically is falling out. And I like color. Yeah. She thinks that we're stupid. Like, you know what I mean, Erika? Again, I don't know how she's lasted this long. I also have this theory that we think that all of our cities and our franchises are going to be boring and stupid and fail because there's no more criminals left on there. We just got a little spoiled, like with Shah. I mean, she basically, between her and Erika, I feel like they took 10 years off my life. Like, how many videos do you find me arguing the fact that I thought Erika knew or that Shah is guilty? You know, so many times. Like, yeah, that too. And the fact that she's cool with Tom. Why are you cool with this guy? He basically did the perfect crime because he's never going to see a day in jail. The man, like, basically was at the bottom of the cliff. You couldn't kill him. You're talking about Cliffgate. You're talking about, like, snowstorms in Pasadena. And your son's flipping his car. But again, like, we haven't seen the guy. Like, who knows if he's even around? You know, like, you know, your friend's husband's like leaving her because like she's friends with you. You know what I mean, Kyle? Like, it's just weird. Like, she's just not a good person. We never really got anything out of Erika anyway. We never get emotions out of her. It's not like she sits around and talks about her family life, or yeah, me neither, Tamra. It's not like she sits around and talks about her family life and has emotions about things that are like serious and like, I don't know, like, oh, my son's birthday, or like, you know, just stuff like that. So like, of course we're not gonna get compassion out of her now. And yeah, again, I can't. Yeah, Jen is not dumb. That's the best part. That she's like, when she said back to Gina, sorry, moving off America, and she said back to Gina that it's not my job to make you feel good about. I was like, oh, good. Like, we got a good one. She's not gonna let these bitches tell her that she's anything, you know. Like, it's just not like the way they're treating her. It's really irritating. It was really hard for me to watch last weekend. Like last week, I didn't even really want to watch the episodes. It's really getting hard to go through. And I'm going to say, like, it's not because I think that we need criminals. I feel like it's really taken me back. Like the old OC, but when they were younger, and it was cool that they were like staying up till 4 a.m, getting so wasted that like you forget who you're yelling at and why you're yelling. You know what I mean? And again, I don't need to see your underwear. I really don't. I don't need to see your underwear. I don't need to see you calling your ex-boyfriend. Like, the fact that Vicky and her call Steve, that is so freaking immature. I don't know why we have Vicky back. I cannot stand the way that, I don't know, and the way they're treating Heather. I don't like the way they're treating Heather. Like, yeah, Heather's hoity-toity, but she admits it, and she's like, Heather's pretty freaking cool. You know what I mean? Like, why are you telling her that like she's not allowed to have a rose? Like, remember the rose and the thorn of the trip? She's trying to say something that's like not so bad, and they're like, oh, I think you have a problem. It's like, why? Because she doesn't want to tell you like that the fight was the worst part of the trip. Like, what are you people talking? Is going out. She's just not an OC person. She's definitely a Beverly Hills person. So I just think she's in the wrong franchise. And I think that Emily is trying to play peacemaker. Can you guys see the silver in my hair? Or is it like too shiny? I got silver in my hair. I really like it. It looks very shiny. Anyway, so I feel like she's in the wrong franchise. I feel like maybe she should move up to you know, yeah, it's just stupid. And Tamara is so angry. Again, she fights with Teresa, and I'm like, oh, you're my hero again. Nobody fights with her like I do. but Tamra. And then she goes and she says something stupid like, this was the best season of OC yet, and I was the best one. No, you went on there hella angry. The Tamra, the secret about Eddie that Jen knows. Tamra also, the secret also, there's two secrets. One, Tamra cheated on Eddie, allegedly. I'm gonna find out who I was just looking for. And two, Eddie cheated on her. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys knew what I went through getting ready to do these, like if half the time you don't see me because I am so insecure that I need to be completely done before I go live. That means I put my hair in, I do my face, my makeup, I tan. Yes, I have a tanning bed in my house that I tan before I come out and play in the sun. Yeah, it's a whole thing for me, guys. And when I sit here and you see me that I have my time set and I do not see me come on, which is very rare, I usually do, it's because I'm very insecure and I feel like I stare. It's so stupid of me. I know it's really dumb, but yeah. But that's it. But thank you for saying that. Appreciate that. Yeah. So basically, Tamra cheated on Eddie. Jen knows about it. Real quick, Real Housewives of New York. I did not start watching it yet. Oh, thank you. I do. Guys, and you guys realize like Zach's doing a show in New York and I'm not there. I know I probably told you why, but I don't want to sound like a bitter Betty, but I'm a bitter Betty. Okay. All right. So I'm not getting to New York at all. Basically oh God, Bethany, do you guys, real quick, another off the wall question. Do you think that Bethany has a point? And do you think, I think if she was, anybody who's going to argue for a union role, or it could be her. Like would be perfect. She's the kind of person that would get them union. Do I think they deserve union? No. Union's hard. But Bethany, that's crazy. The way that she shaded Andy, it's kind of like, I don't know. She didn't really shade him, but it's crazy that, I don't know. I feel like this writer's strike, I don't understand anything about that stuff, but I support them in a way that I understand. Big Shay, you're pretty cute too, though. I know you're cute. Like, I've seen pictures of you on Instagram. So I don't want to hear it. Explain. Tell me which one. I could tell you, like, literally. So yeah, apparently, like, Eddie definitely is bisexual, which is fine, whatever. It's fine. I mean, you're married, dude, so I don't know. But to me, that's fine. Whatever your twist is your twist. But I feel like that overselling of the I'm having so much sex with Tamara. I'm having so much sex with Tamara. I'm having so much sex with Tamara, and I want to have her so much sex with Tamara that I say in front of her mom. Weird. To me, if you're really fucking her, you're not saying that shit. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. And yeah, I just feel like he was overselling that love thing. Just like Teresa and Louie with the love bubble. You ain't in no love bubble 2 years later with that dude. Louie, you're certainly not a love bubble. Yeah, Zach. Oh. Well, okay. To be real, there's people watching. But I don't say this a lot, but I just feel like 3 tours, this will be the 3rd event, 2 years later. Why am I not in the show? I don't think I am like anybody special, but it's been 3 years. I've been supporting him. I've been to every show that they've had. I've traveled with them. I have toured. You know what I mean? And I'm not once, and I'm thinking to myself, you're asking people that I've never even heard of to be in the show, but you're not asking me. Like, am I that horrible? Like, I've said this to a couple other people and they say to me, well, why don't you just ask him? Well, that's like inviting myself. I would never do that. I just feel like we speak enough that he would have asked me to be in the show. You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like maybe, I don't know. And so what I did was I just said, I feel very unsupported. And I put my tickets on. I said, anybody wants my tickets, they're free. Front, you can have them. Front row, VIP at Zach's show. Just tell them my name when you go. Anybody can take them. I don't know if he realized I wasn't coming. I don't know if he's going to even notice. He might notice. But yeah, I'm a little like in my feelings about it. And because, I know I'm a slow burn here, right? And I don't do the whole YouTube 3 things a day. I don't do everything I need me to do for me to get like, push my videos and stuff. But I just feel like I proved myself and I have supported Zach and Adam. Like I've supported everyone. I support, I don't even, these people's channels I pay for don't even go onto their channel. I support Patreon. I pay for people's Patreons. I don't even go on it just because I'm not good. Like I'm that person. But I expect maybe after I prove myself, which I think I have, at least in the last year, to support me back. And I don't mean that you need to have me on your channel or nothing. But like, why are you not, like, I don't know. The thing with me and Adam and Jason couldn't tell you what the fuck the problem is. I mean, I could tell you, be told you what I was told, but again, I think that's stupid. And even before we fell out, they weren't really supporting me anymore anyway, because, I feel like I haven't said this, but it does bother me. It bothers me because I feel there's a lot of content creators that don't support me back, and I don't mean that you have to come to my lives. I get it. It's hard to even go to everybody else. It's hard to get to my own, but I don't even get a subscribe. Are you kidding me? I might have a lot of Instagram followers, but dude, that's nothing. That doesn't mean this. And that's nothing. I have the amount of, it's all from, blogging since 2010, like my harsh reality profile is this profile. I switched it back. The algorithm, I think after a year, so I switched back. So I have my followers back there, but they don't come to YouTube. And it doesn't really, I don't get paid for this. But like, am I that bad? Like, I know my biggest issue is communication. I'm a horrible communicator. I'm all over the place. I get it. I can barely recap a show, but I know I can spill tea. I mean, I've sat on how many panels? I shared that purposely today. That memory of us from a year ago. Me, Zach, Adam, Jason. No, I'm sorry. Me, Adam, Jason, Aaron, and Mims. And I think Shan, you're on it too. It got me upset because a year ago we were on a panel together, and I was like, I love these guys. You know what I mean? And and Zach, Zach is my friend. He will always be my friend. And I feel like I probably should be able to talk to him about stuff like this. But then again, I don't like rejection. So the fact that he didn't ask me, I feel rejected anyway. I just, it is him and Brown Brothers show. I know my podcast is doing pretty well, even though I haven't had an episode. I mean, everything is going pretty well for me. The only problem is if they don't personally like me. Am I a liability? No, not here. Not in New York. You know what I mean? How am I a liability? I don't know. I'm in my feelings, but we're going to move on to other stuff. But I just had to say that. I've said it a couple of times, like privately, but for me not to go to New York today, I was like, I had a bug up my butt. I just did. Louis got me started last week, or was it this week? I don't know. And then I told about 30 people to fuck off. I had to go and delete about 40 comments that I argued back with people. I was arguing all over. I'm arguing on Instagram, all over Louis. I'm arguing I'm telling Adam to shut the fuck up under his thing. I am. How many times have I called you crying, Shay? They don't support me. They don't love me. Adam really did pick me though. So they really did fuck me. He really did fuck me. He literally, I sent him a gift the last time. And I send presents all the time. That's just who I am. But the last time they didn't thank me or say anything to me and blocked me. And then I go to Zach's show, and then Joe Mendoza tells me it's because I support Zach. Wow, really? Because when were we allowed to choose? When did we have to choose? And you didn't make anybody else choose. You never told me I had to choose. And that's why you stopped talking to me? Okay. Permanent friendship break. I'm very hard on myself. I'm going to go to David's show. Yeah, like, I'm going to go to, Kim and David. I'm going out with them the night before. We're going to go to Luann's Cabaret. Did I tell you guys that? Me, Kim, and David are going to go to the cabaret. I'm going to go to Luann's Cabaret show. It's at the casino here in Philly. And it's the night before the Velvet Rope show at City Winery, which the night after that I'm going. And I'm also, guys, going to the Posh Fashion Show. I've been to the Posh Fashion Show, but I'm definitely going to put tickets up for sale and, kind of know somebody to get me in the back door over there. So I will be at the Posh Fashion Show with David as my date, I think. I don't know if he's going to be my date, but I'll be with him. And we'll probably be fighting because we disagree on absolutely everything. So, me and David Yontef, if you don't realize what I'm talking about, behind the velvet rope. Of course, me and him get along, the Jersey thing. And we'll probably have to beat David up, but we do not get along right now. We do not agree on anything. So going to the show with them is going to be a blast because I'm going to disagree with everything David says. But I think we're going to have a blast at Luann. I am so excited. I'm not into Luann. I'm not into cabaret. I just think it'll be a good time. And she upgraded us to VIP. We got, so we got that set in stone. And I think we're going to hang out with her afterwards. We might be going out to maybe to a diner or something. Put it this way. Her cabaret should be at a city winery, but it's at the casino, which is in almost the worst part of Philly. I mean, I told David we're going to need security probably, just for safety. It's just not, I don't feel safe there. So, yeah, it's going to be a trip. And there's going to be some other housewives there. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And if anybody's coming to Philly to go to David's show, please do the 2-night thing. Please come into town and do Luann show. Please, if you do, let me know. I will make sure you get into Luann show. I will make sure you get seats with us. Please, if you guys are going to do the Behind the Velvet Rope show at City Winery, I think it's September 24th. Tickets are still for sale. But let me know if you guys are coming. Yes, and the posh. I don't know. I literally call it the Pash Posh show. It's going to be amazing. There's no cameras there. I mean, I wish there was a Bravo camera. It's fun. That thing is so much fun. So if anybody's in Jersey or New York or Philly, let me know if you guys are going to go anywhere. All right, stop messing with my hair. So, who's next? What else was on the thumbnail? What else? The whole Graham and Rachel. Look, did you guys hear or did you see Sheena say that basically her and Sandoval did they didn't purposely do this, but they got paired up to do a healing ceremony. Apparently everybody's getting along with Sandoval. Now, hear me out. I was listening. Ryan Bailey had interviewed Sandoval. I think it was sometime, not last year, but I believe, yeah, I'm from Jersey. I mean, not that should tell you anything, but yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I know a lot of people have some opinions about her. Kim is Kim. Listen, Kim's the fly that you really don't want on your wall because she says a lot of things, but I know she knows everything because she said some things that I didn't even. I'm like, wow, she knows that and I know that, and nobody else knows that. It's true, you know what I mean? But there's some things that she purposely says things that aren't true sometimes because she can't really tell the truth sometimes. Because one, we don't have absolute validation of things that we see or know. And two, I know you do. Two, there's things that can't be said, and people, hello, Erin. And people, I've had my ups and downs with him. But as far as that kind of stuff, yeah, we'll have a blast. She's a good time, But yeah, so I know. I was going to wear my cowboy shirt tonight. I was like, Shay will love me if I wear that tonight. Hello, Erin. Love you. Miss you. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so yes. Erin, I was waiting for you to come on and yell at me about this, but Erika did not win that appeal for those earrings, okay? She did not win those earrings back. She did not win any kind of appeal. She actually lost it 3 times. So I don't understand what Zach was talking about on his live. That is not a win. And even if she did, I just read the whole thing. But even if she did win those earrings back, all that would have proved is that they couldn't prove that the earrings were, you guys hear the that bird? That's an actual cardinal. I love you so much. And the fact that it literally showed up when you came up. And Erin, your thing is at 444 angel numbers. That is a cardinal. That chirp, that's a cardinal. If you guys don't know my relationship with birds. Hello, sorry, I hear you. I am you guys, you can see him. Look, he's right on top of Sam. Hi. He's right on top of the fence. You could probably see the little red dot. Hi. I feed them and stuff, so he might come down this way. He might come down and see us. But hi. Come down here, please. I have a male. I have 2 females. Come here, sir. Let's just strip it away. Oh, Sam. See him working on top of the fence. The fence, guys. Both these. Can you come here? The people would love to see you, sir. Yeah, that's a male. There's a female that's always with him. Now, if you guys know that I'm literally Snow White. I'm like dark Snow White. I have birds. I have cats. I have a very good relationship with all my birds and my plants and my cats. And anyway, Erin and I both, like, Erin lost her dad and I lost my father-in-law around the same time last year. And the cardinal has not left since. So it's when Erin showed up. I love you so much, Erin. I'm going to start crying. But as soon as you came on, it was 444, which is an angel number. He showed up, which I think is amazing. He said, okay, Erin said, he said, so this is the, me and Erin would do Whose Side Are You On, guys. The people that don't know this, me and Erin used to do a segment, Whose Side Are You On? And we did a whole season of Erika and we went through the whole Jersey thing. And we would argue, not argue, but Emma talked me into believing that Erika didn't know the whole time. I mean, look, I'm not going to fight about the whole Erika thing, but I just think that that's not a win either way. All that proves is, like, they couldn't prove who bought the earrings. We know that she received stolen goods. At some point in her marriage, she's received a lot of stolen goods. Money, you know, and in my world, receiving stolen property is a felony, right? So, just saying, it's not really a win. Even if you were going to get the earrings back, you know, for Zach to say that's validation of something, that she's, like, innocent of stuff, it's really not, you know? No, I know, like, I wonder if Gabby must be sleeping. But anyway, that's what Erin we were talking about. What else? Kyle, I believe that Elsa Jean got pregnant and or didn't have it. Yeah, didn't have it. And can you guys see my cannon horns? See them right there? They're 20-foot cannon horns. They're awesome. By the way, all my plants, I grow them from, like, seeds, and I plant them and they grow like this. Oh, so nothing really going on in Jersey as far as Jersey is concerned. I'm excited about the show. Dana released another video. Congratulations. Shay just bought a house, by the way. Miss Shay bought a house. Congratulations, everyone. I know. I love my plants. I love Face Reality 16. I started following them on Instagram. They're amazing. So what else? Let's see. I know there's something else on the thumbnail. What's on the thumbnail? I don't remember. Kim and Croy. First of all, that's not a really big thing, but, like, what are they doing? What in the actual fuck are they doing? Now we're arguing about the toxicity of the fake cops reports that you made, the fake 911 calls you made, and had these cops come over and talk to them like you're damn therapist, like they're your therapist, not making any charges, nobody's getting arrested. You wasted their time. And now you're fighting about the toxicity of the, come on, you're not fighting. It was a grift, and it was a really bad one because you failed. It's like, Kim, can you please just get off of our screens? I'm annoyed with her. I'm not annoyed with Nene, though. I watched Nene's thing with Carlos, and I really liked her interview a lot. I don't disagree with everything Nene's ever done, but that interview made me, she bought a house. It's amazing. It really is. I'm very proud of her. I'm very, very proud of her. Like, she's like a whole adult and stuff. I'm like, you're like a real adult. You're like buying houses and stuff. And it's, like, huge. It's like, she should have a farm. Like, what is a farm? Okay, we talked about the Brandi thing, right? Brandi being Elsa Jean's best friend. They have a OnlyFans account together, like a porn thing. Allegedly, Dana heard that she was a lady of the night. Getting paid, you know what I'm saying? A lady of the night. All allegedly. You know, I mean, honestly, really, is it that far? Is it that much of a stretch? If you're only doing OnlyFans and you're with another female, you're already having sex for money, right? Graham, do I think it's Graham? I do think it's Graham. Okay. I do think it's Graham. I think Graham got very skinny. I think Graham tried to run away. And I think that when Rachel was late to her that time, she had stated that he had tried to he caught under a fence and, like, he had a huge gash in his neck. And I'm like, that's when he tried to run. He actually did that probably thinking that they would keep him and she would get away from this neglectful hoe. But the timeline that we're having here doesn't make any sense to me. May 20th was only 60 days ago. Apparently you're still in treatment, or you apparently you took him to the shelter at a tearful goodbye, according to your mom, on May 20th. So did you go to treatment, leave treatment, take him to the shelter, and then go back to treatment? Because how did you do it on May 20th? And you were in treatment on May 20th. I'm just saying, do I believe that you're in treatment? Yeah. Do I believe your mom took your dog and probably got rid of it because of you? Yeah. Thought that you can't, do I think he just bit her mom out of the blue? Yes. I don't think he had any priors. If he had priors, can somebody show me receipts? I'm not going to trust the word of these people, but I think that Graham was set up. I feel like they tried to pay somebody to keep him. I think that's why. Why didn't James get him to begin with? That's weird. You were trying to be discreet about it, so you didn't say anything, but we found out anyway. Did you not think we were going to find out? I think it's a really shitty thing to do. Look, I'm an animal person. I'm a cat person. I'm a dog person. I have cats in my home that I took in because they were strays, because I just can't. You know what I mean? So how would you, I just can't fathom a dog that you've had for 5 years. He's like 7 or 5 or something, right? You got rid of him. And like, why did I not even think to ask where he was while she was away? I didn't think of that. James should have had him. But again, I have a lot of questions, but I'm like, I kind of feel like this is a question. I just hope that it's Graham. I hope that Graham is really with James, and that is Graham, and that poor Graham did not go to a kill shelter or something. That would really suck, and back to Sheena again back to the Sandoval thing. Now, I totally jumped away from that. So today I'm listening to Ryan Bailey. He plays an interview that he did with Sandoval beginning of last year, or maybe like right before that. He definitely wasn't sleeping with her, hell yeah. And it is yes, I am. It is. I'm sorry, but it was the Sandoval that I know. Like, so Ryan is at his house in LA and he is interviewing Sandoval at his house. And it's a really good freaking interview. And he sounds like himself. Like, it's sad to me. And I'm like, man, like when was this interview? It couldn't have been, they were talking about Schwartz and Sandy's, right? So it was probably, I'm saying, like late last year before last. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, what year? We're in 2023. They started the affair a year ago. So yeah, I believe it was at the beginning of anyway, it was before the affair started, it seems like. But he does say some things in there that didn't age very well. Like the things that like Jax did. But it was such a good interview. And it's not really an interview, it's like two friends hanging out. And Ryan is obsessed. He had the same relationship that I have with Sandoval. The way he felt. I really thought he was a stand-up guy. We both hate Jax. We both black by Jax because of Sandoval. Because and you hear in the interview with Ryan and Sandoval, he asks him all the questions and he can't help himself but to talk about Jax like I can. And I'm like, yes, Ryan, yes. But that was really sad for me to hear, because now you fast forward to this and he has shit on all his friendships. And it's like, wow, where's that dude? Like Ariana was there, and I'm like, okay, so now to hear that they're filming again and he's like kind of okay and cool with people and she's still in a treatment center or whatever she's doing. Look, do I think that I don't know what to think. I don't think it's fair that he has felt no fucking consequences. As far as I'm seeing, he has not suffered any consequences. She had a whole ass breakdown. She's in a treatment center, which I believe she needs to stay in. I don't think she's negotiating. I think she needs to not come out of there. The fact that you're still wearing a hat, a Simon Says hat, it tells me that you've learned nothing. And I don't feel like reality TV is for you. But is it fucking fair that this chick basically lost her mind over this and dude's not even standing, they're not even together? Like, was it worth it? Like, was it really worth it? Like, you guys literally are not together. So why did we do this? You know what I mean? And like, okay, I understand Sheena's point of view, because I understand now more listening to the interview with Ryan Bailey today with Sandoval. I was like, okay, now I can get back to, that's the dude that like literally Ariana fell in love with. That's the dude that I've been saying for like this whole time. Like, he's a fucking stand-up guy. Jax, you're a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And I think what happened is some substance abuse problems arrived. We're not as young as we used to be. Fuck, Rome is 50. He's like 40, 50 times. He's turned 40 like 3 times. Look, We're not as young as we used to be. We cannot party for days and then get up and go to work the next day and party more. That's not, we don't do that. So, maybe he kind of just started drinking too much. Do I blame this affair on that? Because damn, that's a long ass time. I would say maybe she might have been on some kind of substance abuse too. I think maybe some Xanax. Because again, I listened to another interview with her, not an interview, her prior to Sandoval. And it's like, okay, well, that's the normal. That's Rachel. That is the normal Raquel that we knew. I mean, the girl that I was saying, oh, thank God. Hey, Tara. I'm so excited. The girl that I was like, oh, she deserves, we all were rooting for her. It's like the Sandoval thing turned them both into nutcases. So I think that there was some substance abuse. I think she was on Xanax. My sister called it. I said, Shannon, what is wrong with this girl? Please watch her and tell me please peg her for it. I can't figure it out. Shannon's like, dude, she's totally on benzos. Like, listen to her. And I'm like, wow, that would make sense because that really messes your judgment. It really does. It can really turn you into somebody that you don't even recognize, right? And we didn't recognize this chick. Call it what you want. You got some sandy balls in you and you got I don't know, but I think too, she watched back the season, of course, and it probably fucking destroyed her because everything you're saying, your confessionals aren't, it just is so fucking cringe. And dude, we are not the nicest people in the world. She went away and had no access to social media, so she has no idea how awfully she was drugged. From the content creators making fun of, we all did it. I did it. There was ones, her face was everywhere and they was making fun of her. So again, she's in treatment. She comes out and she sees all this. It's like, she's not going to film with them because they're all, Sandoval. I don't know. They all seem to have forgiven him. They all seem to be on a path of forgiveness. Do I want them to keep their jobs with Vanderpump? Yeah, of course. I want the show to go on. I feel very, now listening back to that interview and I'm like, okay, I can get back with Sheena and be like, okay, I can understand that she's probably still mourning that relationship. And if you see him back in say that he did have some time and he got sober off of maybe so much drinking. I don't know. Maybe he's back to himself again. Maybe it was the stupor they were in for 9 months. Okay, let's just call it a stupor that they were both in. Because, dude, they're not even fucking together. So really, what the fuck was it for? Honestly. Honestly, I hate to be Ariana because, fuck, you guys, I said this before when I thought it was freaking Tom Schwartz. I'm like, you just better fall in love. Honestly, if they fell in love and they were lived happily ever after, and it was wow, kind of with Ariana and Kristen, I was like, oh, well, you know what? Ariana's a better choice. You know what I mean? But it's just not going that way. She lost her damn mind. Her dog ran away. She lost her dog. She's still in treatment. She lost her job. I don't think she should be fighting for money because, again, could you imagine her going to Tahoe and filming with them? Was she going to be with Sandoval? You know what I mean? Why? And then Joe's there. Joe's filming. Why is Crazy Joe filming? And another thing, they're starting filming for the new show with Jax. So it's Jax, Brittany, and Kristen. Which show is this? I'm sorry, what? Stassi's not involved. So, the whole family element, you don't have Sheena and Brock. You don't have Lala and her kid. So, what is this spinoff? What are we doing here? Because like I said before, I really don't have it in me to take 3 years to convince Jax that he's not special. I really don't feel like doing that. Because dude really thinks that Sandoval was his way in. And again, if anything comes out of this, and I did not want Jax to win. I didn't want him to come back on the scene and be like, Sandoval, you're a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. And screw you. We're not friends with you. And haha, I'll leave you out. Okay, if they're going to hang out with them, then it has to be up Jax's ass. I will be okay with it just to go up Jax's butt because he's not going to be cool with Sandoval because he's talked so much shit. He has basically told all their secrets, Jax. Dude does not know how to shut up. And again, who wants to hang out with somebody like that? That's when I went to New York and, that's what historian. She's like, oh, Laura Lee's here. And I'm like, well, I'm not coming. I'm not hanging out with that chick. I'm not hanging out with Laura Lee Johnson. I'm just not. I just can't get behind those kind of people. So, Jax, I just can't. I don't like you, okay? I just don't like you. I'm not hanging with you, dude. What was my point? I don't even know where that Laura stuff came from. What did you say that about? I don't know. It's almost been an hour. Wow. Guys, I almost did not make it again tonight. I'm so glad everybody's here. Again, I was going to get back. I was going to put this on Instagram too, but that means I'd have to have the phone up and I wouldn't be able to read my notes. I haven't done any recaps lately because you guys are even when I have notes, it's really hard. It's really hard for me to remember the shows. My memory sucks. I blame it on the pot. So I've just been doing this stuff. I will drop the call link for about 10 minutes if anybody wants to call in, just in case. You don't have to. I'll drop it for like 10 minutes if anybody would like to call. Because I do, somebody was saying today, because there was the memory, Aaron. That's right. Lauren said, I miss when Adam used to have lives or panels. So do I. I miss all of that. I really do. And it was like, you know, and I feel like he helped when you do this. The community likes to be, you know, likes to have their opinion. And if people want to call and have their opinion, again, I also said that because Teresa's stands love to fight with me. Well, actually, I'm the idiot that decided to fight back with them. But I was like, look, you don't have to, if anything, either come to my live and we'll have a whole ass discussion. You can explain to me all those things, or I'll even make it easier and I'll go Instagram live and you guys can all come at me at once and we'll just discuss it then. Because I don't want, can you logically really tell me that you believe this shit you're saying? Like, are you telling me you didn't see these red flags? What's wrong with this picture? Like, I'm just saying, there's so many of them. Don't act like you don't see them. And don't sit there and tell Joe Gorga he's like this aggressive woman beater. Really? Because Louis gives the same fucking energy. So he started it again. I digress. I said I was going to talk about him again. I'm not saying I'll never talk again. But he started it. I did have to go back and delete like 50 messages. Oh my God, comments, man. Comments. I was fighting with people. And then I'm leaving stories. I'm like, you know, these fucking fans. It wasn't just not, I was having a bad week. It was a rough week. As far as that, I am what's her name? You know, Thea. All about no. Your moms are watching, Thea. I invited her to collab and come on with me. So maybe she will do that this week. I also asked Dana. Hopefully she comes on with me too, because I love spilling tea with Dana. If you guys are not in Dana's Patreon, I suggest that it's so good. I told her I would only I kind of give her secrets away. I tell you guys everything, but I don't give you the whole stuff. I said, look, I'll give them half and tell them to come subscribe to you because her stuff is so good. And Terry, Terry, you're on here, right? So I was telling him about the interview, Ryan's interview. Did you see the Sandoval interview? I don't know when he released that. I might have just found it today, but I know he re-released it. And Terry, oh my God, I was just saying that literally I could understand now why Sheena would be mourning this relationship so much and trying to get it back, because if that's the Sandoval I remember, right? The one that was on Ryan's interview. And then he turned to this person, and it was a nice thing that I'm glad that he did that, because it reminded me of who I thought Sandoval was, and who I still kind of think that he is, and hope that he is, and hope that this was a 9-month stupor of some kind, and that he's done some healing. I don't know. Is it fair that she's stuck in a treatment center and she's not feeling? I don't know what's fair and what's not fair. Who am I to say what's fair, right? Oh, that's looks like I'm fading. Looks funny. Who am I to say what's fair? I just feel like he's kind of getting away with it. He's kind of getting away with this whole thing. What real consequence? Look, never mind. I'm not the consequence queen. I'm just saying. It was very upsetting to hear him be the old him. And Ryan, so excited to interview him. And that would be me interviewing Sandoval. I'd be so excited. I'd be like, can we talk about Jack? Let's talk about this and that. And they're doing it. And I'm like, wow, it's like two cool guys. It was like listening to two friends have a conversation. And it made me really sad, because I'm like, wow, we lost that guy. Wow, where is that Sandoval? And maybe he's back. And maybe that's why they're okay filming with him. Yeah, look at the screen, guys. Oh, all right. Yeah, there's a lot of people here though. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I guess I can't play Dana stuff, but you know, I love Dana too. She really does have all the look. She gave me the answers I needed with another situation. So I definitely owe her a lot. I was all my feelings last year. I'm like, I'm not friends with Dana no more. She's too cool for me. But I was being stupid. But yeah, guys, that's such a weird look. The screen looks like shit. All right, guys. I don't really want to go. What else can we talk about? Like, I did drop the call in, like, in case anyone. Let me see if anything's dropped recently. What? I'm fading, guys. Oh my god. What's going on? This looks really weird. Oh, maybe I touched it. Maybe I smeared it. I don't know. I smeared my camera. Whoa. Yeah. That's really bad. I should clean it. Okay. Oh. All right. Well, let's. Oh man, that looks even worse. Oh well. Let me just look real quick and then I'll go. Let's see. Anything drop radar online? Anything? Is there anything anybody wants to talk about? Any Bravo stuff? I don't know how to use filters. Oh, you're so cool. You gotta go. Yeah, okay. Love you, call me. What's going on in Bravoland, guys? I said I would just look this up. What am I doing? I take forever. Guys, I'm looking at my phone. I've been trying to pull up one thing like this whole time. Guys, it's really on fucking nerves. It's really smeared. There we go. I'll clean it when I hang up. But anyway, I love all of you. Oh, that's right. And guys, oh no, it's earlier where you guys are. I do kind of wish I was in New York right now. I kind of feel stupid for not going now. Yeah, I do feel stupid for not going. I feel like because I was so in my feelings last week that I was just like, fuck everybody, you know. I was like, man, I got a lot of apologizing to do here. Like, I mean, not even that. I'm not going to apologize to the Trees fans, but I was kind of nasty to Zach, and then I felt bad about it. And then I was like really nasty to all the fans, Trees fans. But like, dude, I really feel like they're the same person. I feel like they're all one person behind like 5 different accounts. Is anybody? Yeah, like I don't know what's going on either. All right. Oh God, no. Let me see if I can type anything here. Don't unfreeze you guys. All right. All right. Well, top stories. Let's see. So I'm on Radar Online. Kardashian family friend Lisa Guest, you know. She's I don't care about that. What? Madonna, guys, real quick. Madonna. Do you guys believe the whole thing about her having an infection? Look, I think that she might have had some substance abuse problems too. And I am also very into, I call them conspiracy facts. I just feel really weird about that situation. And, you know, just, I don't know. It's just weird. Justin Bieber's all messed up. Britney's all messed up. The other chick, Amanda Bynes, like they're very, I feel like, okay, I'm just going to say the Illuminati got to them. They were either cloned or they're not cloned any longer. And whatever they did had worn off. And that's why they lose their minds. Or they uncontrol them or I don't know, something along the lines of the Illuminati and MK Ultra that was a very real thing in the 60s, 70s, 50s, 60s, 70s in our country. It was mind control. And I feel like the Illuminati has something to do with it. And they make these people into like workhorses and then like, or they lose their minds from it. Like something's not right. It's not a coincidence that these stars that were all part of Disney and like Britney are messed up. I'm just saying. And it reminds me of the Kardashians. And that's probably what I started to say that from. And oh my God, every time I pull up this, I did pull up the Elsa Jean stuff and then I try to get rid of it. And guys, it's like all porn. It's really fucking porn. Like, God damn it. All right, let's see. Reality TV, real quick. What's going on? And then we'll go. I know, Erin, I saw that that live that I had on that memory. And then I actually was listening to it yesterday. I didn't realize it was the same one. And I'm talking to Terry. I'm like, and Terry, like you were there too. I was like, see, we've been together for a long time. You know? Radar Online. There's nothing going on, guys. I don't know. LeBron's son is doing better. Usually, and like I move a lot too, so you always know when I'm like, you know, if you see me moving, that you're not frozen because I'm always moving. Like I can't sit still, I can't sit up, I can't sit back. I'm like, and I'm starving right now. Yeah. So, time is it, by the way? 5:30. Zach's show starting right now. I did get my Yes, you can, Aaron. Yes. I was just gonna say I got my Bluetooth. Anyway, so nothing going on here. But it has been an hour. I will let you guys go. Again, if you guys are all watching either on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook, and if you are on the podcast, because I'm going to download all these episodes onto Housewives and Headlines. So if you do go on Housewives and Headlines, I'm on Spotify. It's on all podcast platforms. There's all the new episodes are what is already on the reality thing in here. But I am going to start recording. But I am going to put a bunch of episodes up because, guys, I'm still getting downloads on it. We haven't, it hasn't been anything on there since May. But it's Housewives and Headlines on all the podcast platforms. I can't speak. All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Share this, please, because the algorithm does not do shit for me. They do not like me. I'm convinced of it. They don't share my shit. So, I love all you guys. Aaron, yes, call me. And the rest of you, I will talk to you in the chat and our little private chats we have. And everybody that's here, thank you for coming. I see you guys on Twitter now. Bye. Love you. Bye, bye, bye. I will be back Friday.